He's always showing up and triggering alarms. Is what he's doing. He always disappears before I can talk to him. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna do this deal. I'm just gonna be ready. I'm as ready as I can be.
All right. She tells you the guy's name is Jazz. You're gonna meet in not like her beach, but like somebody else's, some other secret hacking cove online.
Is it a yeah, you know what it is? It's a really snazzy nightclub.
Of course it is. And it's super spacious and super snazzy, and it's definitely something you wouldn't get in the Undercity.
Yeah. So I'm actually going to put on my snazzy nightclub avatar.
That you have prepared, of course.
I do. I'm gonna need a second.
To get dressed?
Yeah, I need to get dressed. I need to put on my makeup. Hold on.
Oh, snap. I see what you mean.
I'm going to the club.
That is perfect club wear. Alright, so yeah, there's this nightclub, and it's full of neon. Super. There's not too many people here, but it's really nice. It's really big. There's lots of like comfy booths, and this kind of like the bar is in the center, so it's kind of like a square, so you can kind of come at it from all sides. And there's side rooms and people having cyber drinks and stuff. This guy's really easy to find. He's got a very like colorful like red and yellow mohawk, and he's wearing like a leather jacket with like spikes on it and stuff.
Okay. Before I go over to him, I would like to just scan the room. Just like you would do at a shady meet before you do the thing.
Yeah.
Just to make sure you're not gonna get jumped. Because I think I'm gonna get jumped.
It doesn't. There's like, it's a big place. I'll say there's maybe like 14, 15 people here, just all over the place, chilling, talking, doing sketchy deals. Jazz is by himself, kind of like just obviously waiting or like texting and drinking something. You don't see Slender Man.
Okay. Can I... This is like a weird meta question. Can I'm trying to just like roll assess. Can I like do that and hold on to them just for this like area?
Yeah, I mean that's what holds for, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna try and do that. I'm like on my guard. Is I guess what this symbolizes.
You would be straight assessing everything right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So, what you gonna do?
So I guess I did spend one of those, even if I didn't see anything, because like I am looking around. So
right,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, like what potential complication do I need to be aware of? But if I don't see anything,
no.
Actually, no. You know what it would be? It would be who or what is my biggest threat in this situation. But yeah, I'll spend one of those hold, not find anything, and then I'll go sit down.
Aight. Guy looks up when you sit down. Sorry.
Kaipora sends her regards. She regrets she couldn't make it, but sent me in her place.
He looks kind of really kind of paranoid to the left and right. Like, wait, she didn't tell me she was sending somebody else. This is.
Yeah, sorry, something came up last minute. I've got what you need though.
Are you sure? Look, I heard there was some shit that went down in the Benkei vault recently, and now I'm thinking, is this a setup? Are you working for them? Are you trying to convict me? Because I didn't have anything to do with that. And I only tried to hack into that one Benkei computer one time, but like, man.
I'm just, with my like featureless face, I'm just letting him ramble until he runs out of ramble.
Yeah, he goes on for a little bit. You feel like he's had to run-ins with undercover police officers before, and he's not with the recent news, and he saw the news thing that Glass sent out about the cyber ninjas in the Benkei vault, and he's not excited.
Let me put it this way. There's only 3 people who know about this data. You, Kaipora, and the person who stole it.
He kind of like looks over his shoulder, like he's looking as paranoid as Kaipora was in the real world. Okay. Alright. Yeah, fuck it. Here. And he sends you the cred.
I'll send him the data.
And he gets up and like just power walks out.
I'm gonna do one last scan of this room with my hold. What potential complication do I need to be wary of?
The potential complication you need to be wary of is looking way too cool for this club.
Yeah, I do. And I log out.
Yay! Kaipora is relieved, but she's still paranoid about logging in.
I tell her... I don't want to burn this contact. I tell her I think it has something to do with Profilife.
Ooh.
But I don't want to be like, it's this guy I'm working for. Because that seems unprofessional.
It would have something to do with Profilife, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Those guys are insane.
Yeah, I can't say I'm shocked. I don't know why they'd be interested in this, but...
Well, I'm gonna buy some extra fucking stealth for my deck right now.
Can't blame you. I'll keep my ear to... I'll keep my ear to the ground. If I hear anything, I'll let you know.
Please do.
Hopefully you'll do
I
the
don't
same.
want to see this guy again. I mean, I feel like it was
You and me
connected to the
both.
data, but like... I don't know.
Yeah, I hope so. Not our problem anymore, right?
She looks visibly relieved, but she leaves the apartment to go buy stuff and to take a fucking walk.
So, can I keep this Suitman-related intel from that research for later?
I guess. I guess if it has to do with
Alright.
like anything that has to do with what you like found on the internet during that scan that you did.
Alright, I'm holding one Suitman-related intel.
All right. And you spend the rest of the time at Kaipora's place before you go and meet up with patients afterwards, and everything was fine. It was all fine. Everything is good. It's fine.
Not ominous at all.
No, it's fine. Like, literally, my note says, and then it's all fine.
Definitely nothing will ever come of this again, and that's the last we saw of Creepy Suitman.
It's all fine. Yeah. So, then you guys. So that was kind of like the thing I needed to flash back to, because you were staying at her place. So then you go to Patience, and she's super happy with you, and you guys get all your money. Patience, in the days after this, you notice she's getting chummier with you guys. Like, she's responding to your messages, and she's like texting casually. Like, before this, it was about the job, or it was nothing. Like, she wouldn't respond to anything that wasn't directly about the work that she was telling you to do. But now that you finished the Benkei job and you're alive, she seems to be friendlier. She says that, you know, if you ever want to come hang out in her lounge for drinks and chat and junk, you know, then you can. So there's that. What do you guys want to do? Start with, I guess we should probably do J1 and or Pirate if you guys want to do things together.
I mean, it's up. So, like, if you have Jaewon's favor, like, I don't know when that falls in the timeline.
Now what?
Oh yeah, J1. Right, it was
Huh?
lower in my notes. Hey, your dad's contacting you more?
Oh.
Yeah, you were like, he's real proud. Um, he's he's getting kind of like more interested in your life and asking you about things, and you know, he heard real good things from Tekao about you, and your dad's just really like, you know, really pleased, really, you know, wants to know what you're doing. He's just super into your life right now.
Oh. J1 would definitely be lying about all of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he will happily speak with his father, but tell him nothing that's true and only things he would like to hear.
Perfect.
Like about how he got a job. Wow, that just came out, and that's a thing apparently now. Okay, yay. Sleep deprived Lauren
You're-
repeat.
Your
Not
dad.
incorrect.
Your dad now thinks you're employed. Good.
He did get a job.
He got a job.
Got two jobs.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, and like he asked about the banquet, and like, you know, he's just very, you're up in the good books now, I guess. Is what I'm trying to get to.
Yay.
Is the favor just going to be like, come to dinner?
No, the so with all this, like in the days after, when you're like, your dad's texting you, get a call, and you think it's your dad, but it's not. It's your mechanic friend guy, who has
Oh.
a name that I definitely wrote down. And he said he had something that he, you know, that he might need your help with when he fixed your car, and he's calling you up right now. And yeah, he says that he needs a favor. Something weird happened. Does he know that you are like down low, hang with criminals?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
He works for the company, man.
He does.
He probably knows you like drive for people, but just not for
Well,
criminal
like,
people.
he knows that car gets some serious wear. I mean, seriously, there's really no reason for him to know what he does with it. He just knows that J1 brings the car in when there's shit happening to
He
it.
just doesn't ask questions
Did
about
have
the bullet holes.
Bullet holes. Yeah.
It's like, you know, it's like, what's his name? Lucius? Lucius?
yeah.
Yeah, he knows not to ask questions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
I feel like that's it. Like he just doesn't talk about it. Like he's got this kind of idea, but you know, he keeps his ideas to himself because Asian families.
Yeah, and because he's like the kid of someone kind of important,
Yeah.
right? So you don't insult them.
No.
Asian.
Love Asian family dynamics.
I'm gonna learn y'all today.
Well, he says he's not sure if you're like, if this is kind of your thing, but maybe you know people who can help. His friend was at a party, like I want to say a banquet, but you guys were just at a banquet, but it was kind of like that, but smaller. But it was an O Motors sort of a side thing. And something weird happened, and his friend's girlfriend disappeared. And he thought maybe you would know someone who would know someone who could check it out, find out what happened. You don't have to.
Like, okay,
Mechanically, you
J-
sort of have
J- mechanically you sort of have
Well,
to. I do not.
You can say no, you
Mechanically-
just get in trouble.
well,
you can say no.
yeah, you can say no. What this is, you're not going to be able to do this tonight. This is kind of going to be optional.
You motherfucker.
Optional side mission.
Wait, I'm confused. Wait, yes, okay, so J1 hesitantly is like, K, not in those words, but you know, K. Elaborate.
Right. So he tells you that there was a deal that was kind of supposed to go on in the background. Like, you're starting to get the idea that this guy knows some more shady things than, you'd think for somebody
He's
who...
shadier than I'm shady?
I don't know. He's more like upper level shady, I guess, because he's like...
Wow, insults. Okay.
No, I mean, it's not what I mean.
It's corporate shady.
Corporate shady, that's what I mean. Corporate shady. So at this party there was supposed to be this sort of deal that was gonna go down, and like they were gonna use the party as a cover for the meet. And what it was, and he doesn't want to tell you this, but you're a cool guy. He thinks he could trust you. Real diamonds are rare.
I'm sorry, were you smuggling diamonds?
He wasn't. His friend was.
Okay.
My friend was. My friend was gonna do this deal, but it went wrong. Something happened and the diamonds never made it. The deal was never made, and his friend's girlfriend's gone as well.
So it's not like Jaewon says, she didn't just disappear when she went to get some air. She was smuggling diamonds.
Well, she wasn't.
Her friend was smuggling diamonds.
Well, he's worried that either she ran off with them or they kidnapped her to get him to pay more for them.
Jaewon stays quiet for a very long time. Okay.
So, I don't know if you knew some people that might want to look into this. Obviously, he can't go to the police about it.
Obviously, Jaewon says, I don't know anyone like that. But I can ask around.
Ah, okay. Well, thanks. I know this isn't your scene, but
I don't really know what scene you mean, but
you'd be helping me out a lot.
Sure.
Thank you. I won't tell your father about the bullet holes.
Jaewon just raises his eyebrows the instant that he says, I won't tell your father.
Ooh, now it's sounding like blackmail. I think he just crossed a line.
And he hangs up. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that.
That's how that mechanic died.
Hold on.
Now we have to go kill this mechanic.
Hold on, I'm legitimately sorry, Michelle. I need to think about how Jaewon would process that. Like a few seconds, actually. Someone talk about something while I think about this.
I think we now have a new mission, but it's not to go save that
I'm
woman.
just like two. It's like one of those. It's like you can do A or B, and then it'll shut off the other one.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we could save the woman and kill the mechanic.
Yes, like in that order. Yeah.
Jaewon immediately would say you are not killing the mechanic.
Well, we're not even there.
Exactly. No. So, but if you were, that's what he would tell you. Okay. That's news that Jaewon will take and sit on.
As he's sitting, he gets a text from Pyrat.
Okay.
That just reads, "Hi Jay, wanna go robot pet shopping?
Question mark.
You know, robot pets.
I don't.
Pets that are robots."
You want a robot pet?
Thumbs up emoji.
Now?
Thumbs up emoji.
Okay.
Pick me up.
15.
The crazy
Yeah.
thing is,
Pirate
J1 lives 2 hours away.
Pirate totally didn't invite him just because he wanted a ride.
Yeah, right.
And then J1 goes to pick Pi up.
Glass wanted to be a part of this too, right? If I recall correctly. Furman, do you want to come robot pet shopping? Okay, how I imagine this happening is maybe is Glass still just sending him like a constant, like maybe it's slowed down but still just like an intermittent stream of paranoid texts about how cyber ninjas are outside his window.
like there was a period where it just almost relaxed. I survived for 2 days and everything is fine. And then suddenly I hear through texts that there was a second one. And I just lose it again. And that's when I just sort of do I do the press release, or no, whatever it is, the little announcement that I made at the end of the last episode, where I just talk about the incident and everything. And then I calm down after doing it. Like, that was me calming down, and then, yeah, I start become less obnoxious.
Okay, well, I guess, the timeline is flexible. I think, like, while in the midst of those, like, frantic texts is when this happens. And, like, I just send him a text, just, like, after the deluge of this, and just say, like, okay, Jesus, meet me in my apartment in 30 minutes. I know something that will take your mind off this. And then, like, there's those dots that, like, someone's texting, but, like, hasn't sent it for a while. And it's like 30 seconds, and then it just says, "This isn't sexual."
Okay, I will send I will with I hope it's not a bullet to the head. Ha ha ha. That could also take my mind off of things. Ha ha ha. Dot.
Gun emoji.
And a face emoji too added to the yeah. But yeah, I meet you.
So yeah, I think J1 was picking Pirate up. So, Pirate, where are they? Is Glass gonna meet you at your apartment? And you're not? Are you telling
Glass is coming
J1
to my
that Glass is
apartment.
coming?
That's the hangout.
No, I don't think I am. I don't think Pirate has the, like, social, like, wherewithal to consider that J1 would care.
Alright, J1, you show up and Pirate gets in your car, but so does also Glass.
Okay. Hey.
Hey,
Where are we going?
No. yeah, and I give him the directions to the Argus drone store.
The drone store.
As they are
So what are we
driving.
looking-
Oh, nice. I like that we have, like, I like that this is, like, the chill session.
Yeah. Just go around, go shopping, get your
Anime is
things
fun.
done.
Anime is fun.
It's just normal life. It's just normal
That's
life as fuck.
That's what I mean, but that's a very, like, the fact that the crazy superheroes then, like, go to the shopping mall.
Superheroes.
So, what kind of drone are we looking for?
That was my question.
Well, I think I'll know it when I see it.
Pets?
Probably. We'll see. I want to see what they have.
With a gun?
We'll see. I don't know. I have to look.
So I guess there is an Argus store that sells drone pets because there's a market for that.
There is. I can confirm.
Can confirm.
There's a market for that. So you guys go to the robot pet store.
So what I'm, and this isn't purely flavor, but what I'm kind of imagining is that Argus Drone Depot probably doesn't sell like armed weapons to people because that would be insane. So I think I'm probably taking what's intended to be cute and then like later I'm gonna add a shotgun to it.
Yep. Like this is, I guess, having an actual animal in this city is kind of like difficult, but so these guys make like having robot pets is a little easier. So this place is for like people who want like a pet but can't have like an actual animal. So it's just they're just purely like, you know, novelty things.
Thought you said maybe pets.
Well, okay, like out of fiction, like I'm 100% getting a robot dog, but in fiction, he's like he's gonna fall in love with a robot dog.
I'm sorry, what was the difference there?
He doesn't know he's getting a robot dog when he goes, whereas I know he's gonna get a robot
We
dog when he
know.
goes.
So yeah, you guys go into the store. There's robot pets of all shapes and sizes. It's I want to say it's like a pet store, but bigger and with more shiny and with robot pets. And underneath a bunch of them, you see signs that are like that they can be customized with whatever colors you want, or like whatever kind of breeds or models you want. It's a robot pet store. What you guys doing in the robot pet store?
I'm
is
looking around for like birds, cool robot birds.
There's definitely robot birds.
Jaewon has apparently made a beeline to a small, annoying robot dog that is tethered in a corner. He likes it.
Like how it has to be annoying.
Okay, this is how I imagine this happens. Yeah. So Pyrat is just like wandering around, kind of looking aimlessly. Nothing's really caught his eye, and I think they have like a display model of this robot dog who literally just like barges into him because it's a big dopey dog and just like shoves his head into his leg.
Yes. Yes, it does. This shop owner kind of like comes over, or whoever's like working there comes over and is like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. You know, like this, it got returned, and it's not. You know, we can't just keep it here for display. It's not. We can't really figure out what's wrong with it.
It's broken.
He says, "I'll take this one."
Are you sure though?
Yeah.
But the programming is kind of like I don't.
It's okay. I it's okay. I think he like tries to go get like, you know how there's like when you go to the shoe store, there's like the display model, and then they go in the back to get the box,
Yeah.
or whatever. Like he's like, no, I want this one.
Well,
What's the display
we
model?"
have a new version of this. It's
No, it's okay.
We just came. Are you sure you don't want to look around?
No, it's this one. And he grabs it up because it's got handles on the back, and so he like grabs the handles, and the legs fold up into a little like carrier case, basically.
because it's a drone.
He just looks like really pleased.
Okay. Okay. And yeah, you're gonna spend 4 cred on this guy.
Yes, I am.
Now, I know this might be a little controversial, and it has never been done before, but if you put a cyber blade on its mouth, we could take it on our next mission.
I have some plans.
Are you guys still looking around?
J1's still looking. He does have handles on his back.
Yeah, no, I walk out if he's walking out. I'm just following him.
J1's still in the store. So, bye. Enjoy your walk.
No, I'm waiting for Jay. I'm not. I'm just like, okay, I'm ready, but I'm like, I'm not pressuring him or anything.
Weakness is obvious. Shit.
J1, what are you looking at?
I'm still occupied with the stupid dog. But
Does it look stupid or does it act stupid?
It's probably Yippee, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You tell me, man. I think it's just annoying in some
Yeah.
manner.
It's kind of loud.
It drew attention, and that's annoying, but he went anyway because it was there, and he wasn't really looking for a robot dog with handles. He was just
Yeah,
there to look.
it's energetic too. It kind of like likes to run in circles and yip and stuff.
As soon
like
as it starts
that.
to do that, J1 gets up and like stops crouching to like pet it, and then he just kind of looks over at Glass. Oh, is Glass still there? Or did Glass leave? Glass fall on like blue. He left.
No, I think they're hanging around waiting for you.
Both stayed. Okay, well either way, he just looks at them. He's like, "Oh, wait, are we done?"
I mean, I've got all I need, but you can keep looking. This is just meant to be a fun time for everyone. Come see some robot pets.
There's
Just
lots
make
of
it for a car
stuff
thing.
in here. There's like robot iguanas and robot cockatiels and robot snakes and robot cats and robot mice.
So we did go to a pet store,
Yes.
which is
J1
Yeah.
looks around and just realizes, wait, this is a pet store.
no. What J1 was saying the entire time was we were getting a pet, and Pyro was like, "Nah."
No, I said it was a pet store. I just said I didn't know what specific thing I was gonna get.
But no, never mind. Anyway, shut up, Brock. Anyway, okay, and then like as soon as Pi is like, "Well, we don't have to leave," like Jay already kind of like accepts that as the answer, and then just keeps looking, and like, I don't know, just keeps going, and then hits up like shit. I don't know. Oh my god.
What kind
guess.
of drone you want?
He doesn't really want one. He's just looking, and like, I don't know. He's just looking.
Well,
But
yeah, you're walking through, and there's fish, in like a weird tank that's not.
that's kind of cool.
It's kind of cool. There's cool there's all these different kind of shapes and models of them. Like there's like kind of mini sharks, or like eels, or like angelfish, or it could be like there's tons of different models of that. If you keep going, there's like Glass was looking at. There's like birds. There's little like kind of small budgies, but they're it also ranges from like big kind of hawk-sized birds.
Okay, and as I'm going by the birds, I think that maybe a cat walks like in front of me, and I nearly trip the fuck over it.
Yeah, they all kind of have their areas, but I guess this one kind of got out of its area, and it's walking real slow and it's real chill, and if you knock into it, it just stops and looks at you, and yeah,
What if it's like, Michelle, hear me out.
okay.
What if it's like the pet store's like pest control, which is why it has a little stun gun? I'm just putting it out there.
Well, then you'd have to make a case to buy it because that's their thing.
Well, yeah, but I mean, okay.
Yeah, I mean in that
So-
case, yeah.
J1 kind of looks down at the cat, and he like looks up at like Glass and Pie, and he's like, "They sell cats too?" And then he kind of like nudges it with his foot.
Yeah, it looks at you, it sits down and looks at you, and then when you nudge it, it like takes a step back, not
Shocks.
knowing what to do, and it whips its tail out and like shocks you, kind of like instinctively.
How
Or
do I
or
fare
at
from
least
that?
at least your shoe though. It might not have done anything because it was just your shoe, but you saw what it was trying to do.
Okay. I like him.
Pyrate's just like smirking, I guess. Not in a like cruel way, but just like you would like the cat who tries to shock you when you pet it.
But then, yeah, once it notices that nothing happened and that you're not like trying to attack it or anything, and that your foot is not a mouse, it kind of tilts its head to the side and sits down and looks at you again.
Okay, so Jaewon just kind of kneels and is just kind of staring at it.
Yeah, you guys are having like a really long like staring contest with this cat, robot cat.
Jaewon like looks for like the store person peoples, and like yeah, he looks.
Yeah, there's
What-
somebody walking by with like she's like carrying some stuff, like stocking things.
I want to buy him, her, it.
That one kind of just helps out around here with, you know, like vermin.
Vermin.
It's vermin,
Uh-huh.
not fur.
Oh, no. Oh, sorry.
Like mice and shit. Like mice and shit. The pet person says.
I actually thought you were calling me out.
Yeah, we don't really sell that one. It's kind of unsafe. For like if you had children and it you know.
Do I look like I have children?
Do you have children?
I mean, I don't have children.
Oh, okay. I don't know. We don't really sell this model.
How would I? What can I do to have it?
You can roll style.
She says. Fucking roll style for me.
She wants to see your style.
You sure you don't want to see my
Is this
cool?
Is this a fast talk or a hit the street?
Seems like a fast talk.
Kind of a fast talk.
Whatever, it's a 9.
Yeah. I mean,
But someone will find out.
she's gonna tell her manager.
Like the manager, yeah. The fuck? They took the security cat?
I'm gonna get this girl fired.
Can I use like pretend money since I technically get this for free and we're doing this all for fun?
Oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah, this is
'Cause-
narrative. This is narrative fiction
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You use your
Okay.
totally pretend
then
money.
J1 is going to since we've got that established, and I should have asked that earlier. Then J1
Yeah,
is
I
going
forgot
to
about
offer a substantial quantity of funds. How much would it take for what will you sell it for?
Hang on. So this would be regularly
like,
too,
you know what?
right?
Huh?
I'm looking at like what drones actually cost.
Oh, Jesus.
I think. 4 for security drones, 2 for non-security drones.
Okay, so yeah, she would say something like 4 or 5 because A, it has weapons on it, and B, it's theirs.
Okay, you didn't need to do any of that because seriously, like while she was thinking, Jay was just gonna be like starting to like pull out his wallet.
Oh, okay. She's like super shocked, so to speak, and yeah. I mean, she
How is
has to
Stun
say
Cat
yes.
taking this whole interaction?
It's just looking. There's just sitting, just looking between them, kind of, you know. It's almost.
Huh?
It's almost like,
Huh? That's interesting.
yeah. Just slightly amused, sort of in a cat-ish way. So yeah, like she can't do anything but take your money because you're paying a ridiculous amount for it.
Does it need anything?
Well, we have, this isn't for this exact model, but she gives you, like, she finds a similar, model cat, and, gives you this kind of pamphlet that details how to care for it.
Can I paint
what
it?
kind of maintenance it needs and stuff. Oh, yeah, if you have, like, paints that work on this sort of surface, but I'm sure they exist.
Metal?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. Thanks.
No problem. And like, if as soon as you're walking away, she's picking up her phone.
Adam,
And then
fucking create a clock for this manager.
Yeah, the district manager's not going to be happy with
Wants
this.
his fucking cat back.
J1's gonna kind of look at the cat and kind of like take a step. I am so sorry that this took so much longer.
This is all I wanted to do.
Like, J1's just gonna like look at the cat, like turn his back to it, take like a step, and look back at it, see what it's doing.
It's gonna sit there. It's tilting its head, and then it takes a very hesitant step forward, and then sits down again.
It's a cat.
Okay, as soon as it moves one step forward, J1's going to step in, like crouch down, pick it up.
Aww.
It's not really that awe. It's more of a you're not leaving kind of thing. But gently.
Yeah, it does not shock you.
Great.
Is the equivalent of affection from a stun cat. Is it does not shock you.
It gets you to roll animal handling or something. See if it shocks you. No, it doesn't.
Roll.
It likes looking at you. It kind of like it's tilting its head, kind of gathering what you look like, your hair color, etc. So J1, you leave with a cat, and Glass and Pirate, you see J1 with a cat. And you probably just watched him pay a
approvingly.
stupid amount of money for it.
That's why I'm beaving approvingly. Because J1 has a pet. It's adorable.
J1's literally gonna kind of like pick it up, sling it, like literally sling it over his shoulder, like so like its front paws are like on its back,
Oh my god.
and then just leave it there, and then just walk.
Pirate picks up his dog suitcase and follows.
Pets.
I think that's it. Yeah. Unless, Glass, are you gonna buy a robot pet?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
I just follow them in their frivolous spending. I don't have the money for this shit.
I used made up money because I can't do that.
I don't have made up money.
In fiction, what's very confusing, and I don't think we need to act this out because we've already taken a long time on this, but like, in fiction, what's very confusing is after, like, Pirate seems really excited and he asks J1 to stop by a place and comes back with an automatic shotgun.
What the?
And looks even more excited and will not explain to anyone what's going on.
Is Bora even still here?
Yeah,
Is he alive? Okay.
I'm just listening. I mean, if you want to pay mask and visit, then I can probably do that, but
Do you want to what weapons? Who?
I always
like,
want
who
to
would
be
want
with
to?
them.
Where does he live?
I always want to be with them.
I don't think we know where.
Sure,
Mask
nobody knows where he lives.
Can
Yeah.
we go on a
Can we go?
mission?
Can we go show Mask our pets, please?
Don't ask me. Tell me that. Tell me we're gonna show Mask our pets. Okay.
It's going to be the most underwhelming response.
I mean, if I don't think I
Exactly,
would,
it's
I don't
really-
think Pirate would suggest it. But like, if Jay just drives to
I
Mask
don't
place
think
while we're in the car, like, what are we gonna do?
I think I'm scared of Mask. I don't think I want.
Dude, Jay thinks Mask is fucking dope.
I think Mask has to come to you though. You can't just drive to Mask's place.
Yeah, I
one
don't
knows
think
where
you
Mask's
come.
place is.
I
Mask
mean, if
finds
somebody
it.
wants to research,
Mask is.
I
I
mean,
Jay
if somebody
is
wants
going
to
text.
fucking text him,
Yeah,
yeah.
I might just. Yeah, Jay is sending Mask a text with that is a selfie of him and his cat's back because it's over his shoulder, and that
Like-
is it.
nobody wants to just. Jaewon's the only one that's like, we could just fucking ask him, but nobody wants to talk to Mask.
Just a little afraid.
I just don't think he would give his information, like his address
Yeah.
away.
Well, anyway, that's what Jay1 did
Send a selfie.
of his
Cat
cat's
selfie.
butt.
Basically. And
Basically, of his cat's
the
butt.
reply is just that.
That's all. That's literally all that Jay1 needs.
There's a real person inside those nerves of steel, guys. He just doesn't show it.
They only come out in text, though. It's
Yeah,
the
I'm not
only
sure
way
he
he
actually
can express
feels
himself.
pleasure. I think he just mentally registers like this is a thing I should be happy about.
Are you guys gonna go to his place, or are you done?
No, that's
Sounds like
literally
that's it,
all
yeah.
that Jay1 needed.
Alright.
It was, hey, I have a cat.
And Pirate went and bought a shotgun for some reason, and didn't tell
Yes.
anybody why?
Oh,
It's just ear to
also-
ear, like shit-eating grin.
Also?
And I can't monster him to tell me why he bought the shotgun, right?
So Jay1 sends another picture to Mask because apparently that's what he does. It's literally just him with a big fucking grin on his face, and the caption is literally me right meow.
Oh,
That's all it
Oh,
is.
God. Oh,
That's literally all it is.
and he crashes into a wall because he's texting that while driving.
He does all that remotely anyway. He doesn't even drive the car while paying attention, so.
What a dark cyber world this truly is.
wait. I need to find the correct response. One moment, please.
I'm
All
about
the
to shut.
clocks just went up by one.
I'm about to shut this whole game down, you guys.
You're welcome.
I mean, you can keep talking. It's going to take a moment.
The actual
Because
Like in real time. You just see the typing, the like 3 dots from Mask for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm bad at Unicode, guys. I need a moment.
So I'm so very glad that this was just a private text, and I'm not aware of it.
Yeah, was J1 was J1 so proud of this text that he showed people in the car?
No.
Okay, good.
I seriously just think he bugs Mask because he thinks Mask is fucking cool. And knows everyone else is fucking scared of him. Kinda proud of how long this is taking.
I mean, as I said, please do continue talking.
Yeah, I
don't
was
know.
gonna say I feel like he needs to craft something.
Awesome.
Nah. I think the end of that is like, I mean, I've Furman asked a couple times. I don't care if you try and monster me. If you want to do that, I won't mind. But like, otherwise, I think Pirate just like rushes home and is not seen for like another 2 days. Like he doesn't leave his apartment for 2 days.
But this time he's not hiding.
No, he's busy. I'm so afraid of what's gonna get typed here.
I am so fucking excited that I can't even think about what else J1's doing.
There we go. Jesus.
God damn it. This is a stupid game.
Bad people.
This is the best game ever.
I love that.
It's Mask sending that.
Oh, my face
Oh my
hurts.
god, I just...
Oh, my face hurts. You people.
I'm not crying from laughing. I'm just
I'm just crying.
She's so upset.
I'm sad right now.
really not okay with this.
Oh man. Mask. Fantastic. And then Mask goes back to doing whatever he was doing.
Sitting
Sitting
quietly
there
in his
staring
apartment.
at
There's no lights on in his apartment.
There's no
perfectly still.
furniture.
and staring at the fucking wall.
Just
He's
waiting.
just standing in the middle of it.
He has a TV that he's looking at, but it's not on.
Or worse, it's on, but it's just like
No,
Static.
Static.
God.
Oh man. Okay, so you guys had a fun errand. Nice little ride with Jaewon. Some fun time out. Terminus.
Yes.
You weren't part of this joyride. What
No.
have you been doing?
I got a whole day planned for Terminus.
Aw,
An exciting day. Maybe it's a Saturday.
it's probably a Saturday.
So Terminus wakes up. Yeah, Terminus' day out. He's gonna wake up. He's gonna do his morning routine. He's gonna take a shower, eat some breakfast. He's probably gonna take some like high strength painkillers because he recently had surgery that replaced both of his arms. He's gonna drink a glass of something alcoholic and look out his window forlornly, and then like slowly the glass starts to crack because he has these strong ass robot hands, and he just whispers, "I didn't ask for this." And then he's gonna find his phone, and he's gonna text Patience.
Aw.
He's gonna say, hey, you ever go to the upper city?
Jesus Christ.
Jesus
She
Christ.
texts back sometimes.
He responds, would you like to tonight?
no.
He's not asking you.
She responded real quick to your first text, but the second
Oh
text,
no.
it's kind of like,
Dot,
okay,
dot,
you
dot.
were expecting.
Dot, dot, dot.
No, there's no dot dot dot. Like you were expecting
Oh.
it to be just like the same. Like, oh, she's obviously at her phone. It's whatever. But it takes a couple minutes. You're like, oh, shit.
For narrative contrast at this point, I think this is right around the time I sent her a text saying, I got a dog, in all caps.
I think he puts the phone down and like goes back to the window and drinks his drink. He's like, I'm not gonna sit and watch this. I'll put my phone down. Just see when I come back to my phone.
Still no reply.
I'm gonna
Like-
go tear a car in half.
He's like, very soon though. Like
Yeah, 2 minutes
45 seconds later, he checks his phone.
Yeah, I'm free. Tonight, I
little-
mean.
Just a little yes, fist pump, and his robot arms go.
It's not used to it
Because
yet.
he doesn't know how to do tiny motions. Yeah. I don't know. You text her the address of some place, and he's like, "Cool. Meet you at midnight, 11. He backspace 11. It's a cool time to meet."
It's like, I've got work in the morning. Can we do this?
It's Saturday.
Some people work on Sundays.
Not
Rude.
well. I
No
hope she
killers.
doesn't.
All right, yeah, she's good with that. You notice your phone's being a little laggy today?
Oh no,
It's like kind of annoying, but
You have to go to the Verizon store.
that's a pain. Oh, I didn't want to do this with my day off.
it's just a little like
Isn't that how it always goes?
Yeah.
yeah, it's all working. It's just kind of weird.
Ugh.
New upgrade.
Yeah,
You know
it's
they're gonna
fine.
try and talk you into the upgrade when you go to see what's wrong
Yeah.
with it.
No, I'm just gonna put up with it. It's not worth it. It's not worth the time more than anything. I don't want to talk to a fucking sales rep. All right, I'm gonna get dressed. Something casual, just something cool and casual, and then I'm gonna head out and I'm gonna go see my friend Nobuo.
Yeah, you are.
Not Steve.
First, I stop by future Starbucks that we have yet to name and get like a frappuccino.
I think we decided it's still just Starbucks, right?
But it's like spelled cyberpunk weird. Yeah. So I go to Starbucks. And then I'm gonna go to Shima Nobuo's.
Alrighty.
When you go there, you see Musk leaving. No, I'm kidding.
No, every fucking time.
Yeah, you go and he opens the door. He's like, "Oh, hi, hey, come in."
Oh damn! I didn't think to like wait until he was out. Oh well, it's fine.
And show up in
It's
his
just
apartment.
Saturday.
Never mind. Wait, fuck. I'll be back.
I'm off my game because I lost my arms.
You're on
And I'm all hopped up
painkillers.
on
You're not
painkillers
thinking,
now.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go in. I'll just go in.
So, what do you need? It's a Saturday. I figured you'd be hanging out.
This is what I do in my free time.
If that's what you want to do. He's got some sports on in the background. He's just been chilling.
Aren't we friends, Nobuo? Don't friends hang out on the weekend?
He looks at you like, bro, we both know.
Oh. I dramatically remove my sunglasses to show him my creepy blue eyes when I say that. Well, look. I don't suppose you heard about a little incident I had recently.
The whole deal with your arm.
Yeah, the whole deal with my arm.
Yes, I've heard. It's gone right into your files.
Fantastic. You know, you've done a lot of work for me. You built my gun, you built my sword. And I really appreciate that. Do you ever do any work for anyone else at Tatsudine? Nobuo?
You know, this is my job. People need guns.
When I was coming up and you first made my weapons for me, is there anyone else you made any special, unique models for?
I mean, maybe a few, but I mean, Terminus, you know, you're the guy I give everything to.
I think Terminus is gonna like cross and like sit somewhere menacingly. Like, I'm settling in.
I don't know what you get
Do you
all the
remember-
good stuff.
Do you remember Iris, Nobuo?
His face kind of drops. Yeah, I remember her. Oh.
Do you want to share what you remember about her?
Well, I mean, you don't look up. Like, you don't go into your files often, do you?
I
You
do
don't,
not.
You don't keep up.
No.
That okay. Iris is dead. I mean, it's a real shame what happened to her, but yeah. I don't know if you guys were like close or something, but
Terminus looks upset. Terminus' eyes will go really wide, just like Brock's right now.
oh, you didn't know. I mean, it happened like I want to say a couple of years ago. Her and her sister, you know.
How did they die?
I think it was he turns around and goes to his computer and kind of like, because he's got files on all of the people in project that, you know, he's got to give weapons too, and it has all their details and what they're doing and all that stuff. It was looked like they were doing some job at a difficult chemical plant, and there was an explosion. There was some complication. There was an explosion, and they both died. Their bodies were unrecovered. They haven't been heard from, seen. I'm sorry to, tell you like that, but yeah.
That is upsetting. Listen, Nobuo. I hate to admit this, but it's a little dangerous out there. Had a close call recently, as you can see. I'll flex my robot arms.
Oh, nice work they did, though.
I guess it worked out alright in the end. But look, is there anything special you have been working on recently? Might give me a leg up next time I'm out there.
I'm always working on something special, Terminus.
Something nobody else has, that kind of thing.
I'm wondering if this is a role.
If you want.
I don't know what he would actually have.
Okay.
This sounds like one of those things where, like, Brock actually...
Brock,
you
what
would-
do you
don't-
want?
You would be
I
like,
could
he
create a
has
thing.
the...
There's like a billion things I want, and it was more of a like, well, let's see if Michelle has like a thing.
I did not prepare you a fancy thing. I'm sorry.
Do you have a present for me?
Well, I didn't think you would give it, like I'd buy it. Well, now in fiction, I don't want to demand. I'll come back next time. Look, Nobuo, you just keep me in mind next time you're working on some fancy project, okay?
Oh, you're the first one I'll call.
Appreciate
Especially
it.
with, how your file's looking.
Is it good?
You're
I think
really out
Terminus
of...
looks like upset almost that he has to ask. Like he doesn't want to show that he cares about his status, but it's like probably important to check in.
You're really out of the loop, huh? I don't know. You haven't been doing Tatsudan projects in a while, so I don't know. He turns around and goes back to his computer and searches your name and pulls it up and kind of moves so that you can look at it. It's different since you last checked. It says you've had a grievous injury, probably unable to work. There's like these limits on Nobuo's allowances and stuff, and he's like you mentioned before, there's like unauthorized to give you certain level of equipment until something's looked into. Your work history is sort of different. There's a few more failures on there than you remember. I'm not sure what happened, but I want to help you out as much as I can to get your standing back up.
This isn't right. You wouldn't know of anybody who could tamper with these files?
I guess it's possible it could have been hacked, but this is what the higher-ups see.
That's fine.
Sorry for all the bad news, man.
No, it's fine. But, if you ever... Maybe we could arrange something unofficially. If Tatsudan doesn't respect the work that I do. You know, right?
I respect the work that you do, Terminus.
Thanks, buddy.
I'll see you around.
See you. I'll
see
look
you
into
next
getting
time
this
you
all-
show up in my apartment.
Absolutely. And maybe next time you'll have some clearance. Okay.
Maybe next time I'll put in the effort to sneak in.
Yeah.
He's off his game.
I think Terminus leaves and he crushes his Frappuccino angrily with his big robot hands. Fuck, I didn't plan on this. I'm gonna text Pyrat. Just gonna be like, hey, you busy?
Pirate, are you busy?
Sorry, I was doing a text. I texted back. I got a dog.
Man. Terminus takes a deep breath. He's trained long and hard at simulating human interactions when he doesn't care. But he's kind of bad at it. He just texts "cool!" exclamation mark, like no emojis, and then like without waiting for a response or explanation, like, "Can I come by your apartment?"
Yeah, I'll be here.
Okay. I'm gonna head to his apartment.
The apartment is just a fucking mess. There's not a dog right now is the thing, because it's in pieces. Because I've disassembled it and am mucking with it.
Is Jay there, or is he back home?
It's up to you, I guess.
That would be up to you. Like, if you wanted to drop Pyrat off, like, you could. If you wanted to, like, come in, he wouldn't have said no.
He wants to see the dog. Sure, why not?
Alright.
I only ask because literally he's just going to put the cat down in the apartment, like I said, and just ignore it. So it's probably looking through all your dog's parts right now.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I said in chat, Stun Cat, as soon as you put it down, it's in a new area. It proceeds to analyze where it is and goes and looks for rats.
Proceeds to immediately hide under the nearest piece of furniture and not come out for 2 days.
It finds a box and it sits in it.
No.
No, it's sneaking around your apartment looking for rats. Because that's
It's
what
probably
it does.
gonna find them, so cool. That's helpful.
It doesn't
This is
really
a
do anything
shitty
with them, that's the
apartment.
problem.
It stuns them, right?
And that's not permanent, it's stunning.
Well, it might be
Like
to
a
a
rat
rat,
would
like it would
kill it.
electrocute her.
There. So you just have rat carcasses.
Yeah.
You'll find
feel-
them when they smell.
Well, no, I feel like if it's part of its cat programming that, you know
I
how, like,
guess.
when a cat kills something, it's like, I brought you a present.
Yeah,
and
I
it,
was
like,
gonna
brings it
say.
to you.
Fun fact, it's actually telling you that you don't know how to hunt, so
Yeah,
fucking learn.
It has to teach you how to hunt, yeah. I had a cat who used to do that. But, yeah, I feel like that's probably what it does.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
Brings the rats to you.
periodically while you guys are hanging out there, it will find a rat and then it'll just, like, go to J1 and, like, leave it near him and then go back.
Jay just kind of makes a face. He looks back at the rats and he makes no move to do anything with them.
Yeah,
Just-
Pirate doesn't care. He'll deal with them later. This thing's head is just in... Like, the rest of it's mostly fine, but, like, its head is just apart.
Did you kill it?
It'll be fine.
And Terminus, that's what you walk in on. Pirates, like, dissected this dog drone, and J1 is chilling near him watching, and there's a couple rats beside him, and there's a cat sneaking around the room.
Glass is presumably here, too, because we wouldn't have... Unless he got dropped off.
Everybody's watching Pirate with this dog.
Terminus just frowns a little bit. Alright, can I talk to you for a minute?
Yeah, what's up?
in private?
There's literally nowhere in his apartment, so he's like, yeah, sure. And he, like, walks out into the hall.
Okay, follow him. Close the door. I don't like asking for help. I think he's like looking up at the ceiling. He's like very uncomfortable. It has recently come to my attention that someone may have been tampering with my files at Tatsudine. And I thought, if I wanted my files to get untampered, and then if I wanted to find the person who had tampered with my files and make sure that they stop, you would be the person who could help me with that.
Yeah, I could look into that.
Do you need cred?
Let me think. And by let me think, I might want to pick up a supply here to help with this, and I might split the cost with you. But... no, I mean, it's no big deal. I mean, I'll tell you what. If any heat comes back on this, I mean, I hope you'll, help me deal with it. If, like, my gear gets damaged or anything. But if it all goes smooth, it's fine.
Sure. Well, thank you.
He gets kind of like a troubled look on his face for a minute. It's like, how time sensitive is this? Because I'm kind of in the middle of something. But if it's
Not-
important, I can do it now.
It's not that important. I don't think it's critical. It's kind of gotten in the way of me buying new toys. But that can wait if you're doing something.
Yeah, I mean, I'll I might do it later tonight rather than right this minute, but like it'll be soon.
Okay. That's fine. I'm busy tonight anyway.
You coming back in? We're hanging out, messing with each other.
I'm gonna check
We
my
got
watch,
plans?
check my phone. What time is it? Michelle.
What time is it? It's getting dark. Not necessarily 11, but
It's like always dark because it's cyberpunk.
No. And we live under another city. Or you
oh
live
yeah,
under another
pirate
city.
those. I'm gonna say it's like 9.
Ooh, no, I should go. I gotta get ready.
Okay, well, I'll let you know what I find.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye.
He backs all the way out of the hallway, until he
You
rounds the
gotta
corner.
it's one of those things where it's like you gotta go down a flight of stairs to like the door to the walk up.
Yeah. He
Just
backs all the way up.
against-
Backing all the way up. Doing a piece. That's how we do. Okay. I'm gonna go home and get dressed. Take a shower.
You go home. Iris is sitting on your couch.
Fuck. I was like, if somebody's in my apartment, pulling a me.
Pulling a you.
She's got her feet up. She's laying, kind of checking her phone. Hi.
I pull my gun out real fast. Just
She-
as soon as he spots her, probably before she says that. I don't shoot her.
She doesn't react. She's just looking. She's kind of scrolling through messages
On her phone?
on her phone. So you
Okay.
talk to
It's does
Patience.
she have my phone somehow?
You talk to Patience, huh?
How did you... What the fuck are you doing here?
She looks at you and smiles and looks back to her phone. Did you not tell her about me?
You don't want to scare them away on the first date.
Classic Terminus.
Have you been fucking with my phone?
I just wanted to see what you were up to.
Have you been fucking with my file?
Oh, you found out about that, huh?
What are you... You know what I heard today?
She sits up and puts her she kind of rests her elbows on her knee and rests her head in her chin in her hand and is looking at you now. Puts her phone away. Her eyes are blue and cybery. What'd you hear today? Tell me about your day, Terminus.
Like grimaces. I guess I'll close the door that I've been standing in. I will sweep my apartment real quick to see if Jade is hanging around.
She is not.
Okay. I'm gonna keep my gun out. I heard you and your sister died a few years ago.
Yeah, that really sucked.
I think I'll check my watch to see if I'm gonna be late for my date.
It's 9.
You know you are.
Look, okay, I didn't come here to ruin your date. I wanted to apologize. Look, I was so excited by our reunion, I may have done some things I didn't mean to do. I mean, kind of worth it, though. Your reaction when you came around that corner, oh, it was perfect.
You know, I have to say, I felt something similar when I shot you 3 times in the chest.
Yeah, that hurt. Hey, wanna go get some fresh air? It's been so long. Or are you just gonna kick me out so you can go talk to patients?
No, some fresh air would be nice.
She kind of like gestures up like she wants to go to the roof of your fancy building, I assume.
Of course. Yeah, super fancy. It has like a roof terrace.
Of course it does.
Okay. I'll open the door and stand there like being a gentleman, but also like, you fucking first. I'm not walking in front of you.
Oh, she goes. She's totally like, you know, she feels like she's in her element. And you guys go to the roof.
I lock the door after I close it totally futilely. I know that doesn't stop anyone. That doesn't stop me.
It doesn't stop you. Why would it stop anybody else?
Yeah.
So, Michelle,
Mm-hmm.
let me roll something by you. For the purposes of the like cinematic tension of this scene, I'd kind of love to like have been doing the hacking while like all this was happening.
I like that.
And so maybe I can reveal something really juicy to him like mid this upcoming combo.
Or you're like, she's in your apartment, dude, get out of there.
Yeah, like we'll see what I find, but like
Well, you're gonna find like where like you're gonna look into like the tampering or whatever, right?
well, I mean, last I heard, like, I mean, he knows who hacked him now, but I don't. So, like, last I heard, I'm going to try to fix it and see who did it.
Right. So you are going to be hacking into Tatsudine,
Yes.
and yeah, looking for this. Do you want to do that now?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. You're gonna have to do your whole jacking in and everything.
Okay. I am back in pirate outfit, but I don't want to take the time to change the picture, so
Okay.
I'm in the pirate outfit. But yeah, I'll go ahead and do those things. Well, okay, that made it 7, and then really good cold. Oh, so I have to pick a thing. I think I just have the passive trace. That's okay. I'm
Okay.
sneaky.
Yeah, you're so sneaky. Okay, so
Yeah, I guess I am sniffing around for where they keep their like employee files, but
first
like
things
the
first,
secret.
there's gonna be ice.
Yeah. Just like right up front.
Right up front, this is a mega corporation.
You cut out.
Oh yeah, right up front, this is a mega corporation.
Okay. Yeah, if there's just one guard in the front door, I'll sneak on in. I don't know. So this is one of those weird things that we can talk about, but like I'd maybe make an argument that part of like getting a clean login is getting past the front security guards, because like one of the bad things that can happen is ice is activated.
Oh, true, yeah. Yeah, and then you got the passive trace, so yeah, I guess that makes sense. So you're looking for, okay, like I guess files on the super soldiers or whatever that they have in here, the classes.
Yeah, if I can like secret employee files for like their
Well,
their
there's employee files and there's secret employee files.
yeah, I don't want their fucking like janitors. I know I'm looking for something sort of juicy, so I'm kind of skimming past the obvious stuff. Which like it might be. I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be some sort of check, but like
Yeah. Yeah, maybe do. I guess it'd be research. Yeah.
Okay.
Bam.
Yeah, it's 10, 11. Okay, I'm sorry. I need like a cheat sheet with these questions.
Yeah,
'cause-
there's an MC cheat sheet that I have that I guess I could send everybody.
Oh, I'm not even in the right section. Fuck. Sorry. Sorry. Wasting time. Okay, here we are. Yeah, so, I mean, I guess I'm not really trying to I guess where would I find... Yeah, where would I find, records on Terminus? I'll be professional, don't you worry.
I put the cheat sheet things in the chat. That's the cheat sheet that I have. It's good. Yeah, so you find there are like files for all the like employees that they have that Terminus would be part of, I guess. You also find that there's some other employee files that are behind more ice.
Other than Terminus's?
Yeah. So,
Okay.
like, yeah, there's like a group of them that are like the ones that are like on public record, and then you see that there's like some other stuff they have behind some ice.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'll scan his public stuff, but I'm guessing this is all bullshit.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's what I said. It's what Nobuo told him that was there.
Oh, so this is... Okay. So I'll go ahead, and again, maybe this is like... I don't know what this would be, but like, I'm gonna go ahead and clean these up. Like, I want him to look like a... You know, I might even make him look a little bit better than he was before. But like,
Aw.
I'm gonna make him look like a model employee.
Let me see if there's a thing that's like messing with people's files, or if this is just
Yeah.
a...
I mean, I guess it could be manipulate systems in a way, but in a weird way.
It would be a really weird way. I don't see why
Yeah.
you wouldn't be able to, like... I mean, you already got past the ice, so I don't see why you wouldn't be able to just edit it.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to, you know, like, really good track record, really, like, high success rate. He's gone above and beyond the Call of Duty a few times to, like, bring back extra stuff that they didn't even ask for.
Yeah. You look real good now, terminus? Not that you know
He,
this because somebody's in your apartment.
He voluntarily underwent another cyberware procedure just to perform better in the field.
What a guy, this terminus. So yeah, you can edit those because why the fuck not? You're already in.
Okay. And I guess I have a follow-up question. I don't even know if I need one really. I'm not sure what question this would be. I guess what I want to try and get into is like, can I find any traces of like who fucked with this last?
Yeah, there's you probably would know how to find the like, last edited by or whatever, and like when. And
I'll even I got an intel from Rolling Good. I'll even like spend that intel if I can really like nail this person. Like take that extra step to like track who did it.
All right, yeah. So the intel, I'll say you use that and you find the IP from the computer that did it, because it stands out. A bunch of stuff is just like comes from the administration department that deals with these things, and then there's a weird IP that's not in the administration section of the building.
Okay. I'm trying to play this in character. I don't think I have any reason to dig deeper here. Like that you said there was an ice and I can go deeper, but I don't even know that this was an inside job. So I think that would be unfair. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to try and hack into that IP.
You notice this IP did come from within the building, but in not any of the floors you were expecting. Like, all of the executive stuff is more on the upper floors, and then the administration stuff somewhere in the middle. This is more like basement.
Okay. But can I, like... I don't know if this would be, like, if it's the same system, if I'm already in, but can I, like... I want to follow it. I want to follow the cord, and...
In that case, there's more ice.
Okay, that's fine.
Because this is, like, a different section.
Yeah. The ice isn't aware of me, right?
No. There's passive trace, but you're stealthy as fuck.
Right. Can I spend console cowboy oil to just in the Matrix vision of this, I'm hiding behind a wall until he does his rounds, and then I'm sneaking past.
Yeah, it's got like, it's kind of this. You see this door, and there's kind of a scanner that goes by in like a circle. Like the room you're gonna go into in the Matrix is like this big circular room that has a dome over it, and there's this kind of like laser line that follows the edge of it, and it goes around like almost like a radar, and you kind of wait for your moment, and once it passes, you jump right in before it can like notice you.
Sweet.
So, yeah, you find the computer. It's weird. There's some weird stuff down here. What are you looking for?
I want to see what other activity this computer has been up to. Like just any other interactions it's made, any other, like, messages it's sent, other things it's done in the building, that kind of stuff. I'm trying to get, like, a character profile of who might have been using this IP, essentially. And, like, the gold mine here would be, like, anything linking it to a face, like a person. But that's, I'm seeing what there is to see on this computer, basically.
Trying to think what would be on this. This is like the equivalent of looking up like the internet search history or something.
Yeah.
It's very like you get some like how would this be? Like thinking legit internet search history if you're trying to get a profile of this person. Like vague online games, lots of official Tatsudyne stuff. But this is also more of a thing of like what you notice isn't there. Is that none of the Tatsudyne communications come from anywhere the normal ones do. Like the whole like you imagine they'd be getting jobs from administration. But the communications that give this person jobs come from somewhere else, somewhere real deep in the system.
Can I read those communications to get a sense of what jobs they've been doing? Or like what instructions they've been getting?
I'm wondering how far into this would be another research.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that would be fair.
Yeah.
Alright, let me do that. Also, because last time I called it, like a divining rod, I realized there's like a cool crystal ball already, like cyber
there
crystal
is.
ball in that guy's picture, and that's totally what the Sift thing is. Oh, it's still 10. Oh no, wait.
That's
sorry,
9.
my bad.
9, 9,
That's
9.
9, yeah. Alright.
Okay,
still,
so yeah,
it's a
what's
question.
the question?
It's not who employed this person, because I don't actually care about the identity right now. Yeah, what... This might be, again, too vague, but it's such a good one. What is the relationship between the owner of this terminal, or the user of this terminal, and Terminus? That's the heart of it, right? Like, that's what I really care about.
Yeah. That's another thing you find is that this person, after a certain date, started looking him up a lot. Started looking at his files, started looking at, like, you know, just generally what he was up to. It was after one certain date, though, it just started getting, like, this person started getting obsessed. You see that there's copies of communications between patients and you guys. So this person knew where you were gonna be.
Okay.
This person knows about the whole Benkei Vault thing.
Right. Okay, and just to, like, tie this in a bow, because I don't want to, like, monopolize this too much more, because it's Terminus and stuff. But just, like, I think the thing that might let me get something juicy that I can actually send him that he doesn't already know, can I spend that intel I just got to, like...
Just, yeah, I have a thing.
Find something dramatic that I can text Terminus in the middle of this conversation.
You definitely can. Well,
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if this is dramatic, but this is something that you probably wouldn't have been able to find out without using intel. There's weird Profilife communications in here.
To this person.
Yeah.
What's it say?
It's a schedule, sort of, what's the word? Confirmation of a checkup. You see something related to managing toxin levels.
Huh. Okay. Last question, and then I'll be... And I this is a leading question, but, like, just in case... Is the IP from Profilife an IP that I've already seen before?
Definitely not. It's more
Okay.
It's more on the normal level.
Okay. that's it. I'll log out and I'll text that at some crucial moment.
Alrighty.
Following suit.
Terminus, you guys are on the roof. Iris is oh, this is too intense for chilling on the
I
roof.
feel like, oh, we're about to die.
No.
What does she look like?
I don't like that one. Let's do this. We're just chilling. We're just chilling on the roof. It's fine. It's all fine. She is in a dress. She's wearing you know how you have your like fancy corporate. She's got fancy corporate dress on. It's got like a blue, like black with a blue stripe down the side. She's wearing like high heel boots, and she's got a sort of jacket on. You do notice her hands are cyber hands.
What her cyber hands look like, though.
They look like nice, very high, like very expensive, very like nice, clean, pristine, like white, you know, just cyber hands. She's got like some rings on them.
Okay.
She's very like it looks like everything that she's wearing is very expensive.
I'm cutting out.
Oh, it looks like everything she's wearing is very expensive.
Okay. I've just been like following her cautiously, like expecting that she has some plan.
Well, no, she goes. It's a nice night. Guys are out on the roof. You see, like, you know, the skyline. It's all very pretty. And she just goes over to like the ledge. There's, I guess, the kind of like chest high sort of ledge, and she just leans on it and looks out.
I'm like lean next to her, but a little far away. Like enough time to react if she were to swipe at me.
She looks at you and then looks out again. I had this dream. And you were in it. I was standing in this really long white hallway, and I didn't know what I was doing there. But I know for sure that what I wanted was at the very end. So I was going, and then you were there, and you were in my way, and you wouldn't let me pass, and you shot me 3 times. And she like absent-mindedly touches like her chest where she was shot. Like it was so easy, like it took you no effort at all. And then I fell to the ground, and you walked right over me while I was dying. You didn't even look. It didn't even skip a beat, you know? And when I woke up, I was mad. I was really mad. And it was weird because, like, I was doing my own things. I wasn't thinking about you, but I had to look you up. And I had to see what you were doing. And I looked up your files, and Terminus. They just made me even more mad. Brought Project Terminus, top of his class. Nobuo gives him all the fancy guns, and then he goes home to his fancy corporate apartment, and he buys all these things with his personal money. I didn't like it. It wasn't fair. So I changed it. Now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of feel bad. It would be probably weird to change it back now, like people would notice, and it might make your life more difficult, but I was just so mad at the time. I don't know. I was on the fence, actually, about, like, lighting your kitchen on fire or something, but then the feeling went away, so. You have a nice place, though. I'm glad I did it.
Thank you. I wouldn't feel too bad about the files. I think those will just sort themselves out in time.
I guess you know people. I'm glad that it's, you know, you're not too torn up about it.
I would say I was particularly torn up about it at first. But I feel like I've grown from the experience.
Oh, good.
Like
Isn't
Wraith's
that
arm.
always nice? Yeah, I mean, they've done great work on that. I'm, I guess, sort of sorry about that too. Should I be? I'm not sure if I am or not yet, but I mean, maybe it's better. It looks better.
I'm not sure either. Maybe it is better.
No, isn't that the whole point of that? Isn't that the whole point of, you know, this whole thing that we do?
I'd never, it was the first time I hadn't had a choice in the matter.
Oh, I guess that's true. You never felt that, did you? You never had to deal with something being taken away, huh?
Not yet.
She goes back and looks over the city again, right where like she was.
Why do you do what you do if we're not? I mean, you died. Aren't you just out?
No, that's not how it works. Jade and I were doing this job, chemical facility. The owner wanted us to do some damage to the storage so that he could collect insurance for it or something. But, something happened. I don't remember really anymore, but there was an explosion, I was told. I remember it being very white and hot all of a sudden, and then my body going numb and feeling sick, like something in the vats got on me and made me feel sick, like under my skin. And she kind of absent-mindedly flexes her hands. She kind of gets unfocused for a moment, like her eyes. I mean, I came out of it with these. And she shows her cyber arms that mirror yours. Jade got it worse, though. And, her eyes change color for a second before they go back to normal. I mean, the company did what they could, but they couldn't take care She pulls down her jacket to show, like, her shoulder. The dress that she's wearing is strapless. And, you see she kind of is gesturing to, like, the area, like, you see where the cyber arm meets her skin. There's these extremely thin, short, straight black veins that start from the cyber arm, like where it's connected, and then goes like into her skin. They couldn't get that out. Apparently it's concentrated in the injuries we got, but I was told chemicals or whatever was in that vat components were so small that they went through all the layers of my skin and now just lives there underneath, making its own kind of system. And that's when everything went to shit. Some advice: never get sick. Tatsudine loves to shower you with everything, but when you can't work, they replace you.
I don't plan on it.
No, of course not. Why would you, though? You wouldn't have fucked up like that. Perfect. Record. Terminus.
It's perfect until last week.
She smiles, kind of. She kind of thinks about it afterwards, like she probably shouldn't have, but it kind of just shows up. So, yeah, I mean, I wasn't about to deal with them taking away all our stuff. Fuck that. Like, how long did we spend in those Tatsudine programs? Like, our entire lives. And fuck them. No fucking way. And then add to that, we're both dying from the inside now? No, fuck it. I harassed them until they could help us, but they told us we could be unemployed and sit around and wait to die, or... And she looks at you again with, like, a little bit of a crazy grin. I'll just say we got accepted to the 6th class. And Terminus, what she just said doesn't make any sense. There's only 5 levels of class in the project, and you graduated them all with flying colors. So what she's saying is impossible. There's kind of like a running joke between students when you were there. Like, if someone was late or didn't show up one day or something, they like accidentally went to class 6 or something, but it doesn't actually exist. So, that's... well, they helped us out. There is a class 6, by the way. I don't know if it was there before, but... I mean, it is there now, and it's... insane. It's insane. They have this whole section with these, like, pro-life people where they do all of these things. And I'm breaking contract by even acknowledging that it exists right now, but it's fuck. We had to agree to sign ourselves off the class 6 and I guess be their guinea pigs. It's the only reason we're not dead, but it's also the reason. And she looks out over the city again and kind of rubs one of her temples.
What things do Pro for Life do?
Well, it's not just Pro for Life, it's some partnership, some secret partnership. The things they do, she does this kind of sort of involuntary grinds her teeth. They want to make sure you'll do what they say, to start with. And she's like holding her shoulder and is kind of like touching where it meets the skin. It's all fun in games when the Tatsudain is teaching you how to turn your body into a weapon, but it's not as fun when they want what's up here too. She taps her temple. So that's what I've been doing. I've been doing stuff for them this whole time, like secret projects, I guess. I haven't seen anyone I've known from before or wasn't allowed to until until the Benkei Vault.
They let you.
Do you have an apartment like mine?
No. And that's one of the things that made me mad when I looked you up. Because we're living in a basement. It's a nice basement. But we're like their secret weapons that they get to release whenever they need it, I guess.
Did they send you last week?
Yeah. And that was kind of funny. The bosses, he was trying to get this big job from Patience that she was flaunting. She was asking around looking for crews, but for some reason, he didn't say why, but she didn't want to give it to us. I don't know, I think he made her mad somehow or something, but I was very good and I got the info anyways.
Right. Well.
So how have you been?
I guess I can't complain.
This is like a weird, I guess, almost sexual thing in a weird way, but I feel like that's Terminus, is that he's a little creepy. When she like pulled her jacket back, he wants to like look at her chest, but to see if she has like bullet wounds from when he shot her.
Probably not. Probably not.
Okay, he's disappointed. God, I'm gonna check my phone. What time is it?
10:30.
Whoops. Oh, well,
No, you got some time.
we got a little time.
Oh, I thought they were meeting at 10. Never mind.
11.
It's
the
the
cool time.
But the club is 45 minutes away.
Well, 11:15 is the extra cool time.
You're busy, right?
I do have plans.
No, it's fine. I just wanted to say that I was sorry for messing with your stuff, okay? And your arm, I mean, well, it suits you, I guess.
Thanks. It's growing on me, I guess.
It does that. So, as she takes a step towards you, so we're good?
Yeah. I forgive you.
Before you know it, she's kissing you. She's got her hand at the back of your neck and pulled you in before you even finished your sentence.
Oh no.
And
Oh no, this music. Oh no.
it's nice. It's you got the skyline in the background. It's night. It's all moody. There's lights, silhouettes.
Gun pressed against your stomach.
It's real nice.
I think that, like, my reaction, like, Terminus is like, oh, this is nice, but also like, fuck, is she trying to kill me? Like, all in a whirlwind.
Yeah. It's nice until you feel this sudden, burning, excruciatingly piercing pain in your side, and she holds you there with the kiss for another moment before she pulls away and takes a couple steps back, but at the same time yanks this knife out of your abdomen, and you see a long, white blade protruding from under her wrist, and it's dripping with your blood, and her eyes are bright and orange. I would like you to roll harm, please.
How much harm?
4 harm.
So here's the thing you need to know about Terminus.
Can I tell you something about myself, though, Michelle?
Does it relate?
Yes?
You count as a small... Are you mixing it up with Iris?
Technically mix it
Oh
up.
no, that's true. You're not.
Just,
Yeah, I'm
just
assuming you're
making
not
out
wearing her
count with,
body armor either.
with mixing
I
it
feel
up.
like we mixed it up
You
just
did
now
sort
when we
of mix
kissed.
it up.
Fuck, that's bad.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta get a leg up in this business.
Stop it.
Too
God,
soon.
what do I have to do on a fucking 10?
You gotta choose another really bad thing.
I know, they're all like real bad.
Wait,
That
that's
was
not a
pretty
10? Is
gutsy.
that a 10?
It's like way beyond a
It's
10.
like above, well above a 10.
Oh, does the harm suffered get plus to the dice?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why it's like
Oh.
extra worse when you get hurt real bad.
Oh, okay, well... You take 4
It's
harm,
gonna be one of these.
and you're stunned by this. It's a deep wound. It's in your side. It was in your right side, and the blade went in like fucking 6-7 inches. She was right up on you. So I will say that you can't do anything as she steps away from you.
Yeah, well, I choose one, but I was gonna choose I'm out of action, unconscious, trapped, and coherent or
Yeah,
panic.
I'll say
I
that.
think I'm just,
Your
like,
death's out of
fucking
action.
Dazed, just like probably fall to my knees, clutching my side.
She takes some steps backwards. I'm glad we could find some common ground here, Minus. But you got to enjoy being better than me for a long time, and I can't let you have that. And she steps up onto the ledge of the roof. This has been a really nice night. Thanks for that. I needed to get out, let's do this again sometime. Are you gonna stay there?
I think he's unconscious.
I'm like, I can't move. Yeah, I think I'm like conscious,
You're
Oh,
fading
just-
out.
fucking shocked. Yeah, like
The-
pulsating.
Edges of
vision.
your vision go dark as you watch.
Yeah, the shot is like moving out of focus at this point of the cinematic.
The last thing you see is her stepping off the roof. And then your vision goes dark. Hey, Pirate.
What's up?
He never texted you back.
Yep.
What's up with that?
I don't know. I mean, I do know. I think I might know. I mean, I don't think it's like right away. I think I give it like an hour. And then, God, what do I text him? I text him, do you need a hand? Fuck
fucking. He gets that text and he throws his phone off the roof.
Because I know he will be so angry, he will have no choice but to reply with a slur of insults if he's okay.
He doesn't.
I go to his apartment.
It's locked and he's not there.
I cannot break the door down.
I like imagining him trying though.
Sure, try though.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, I think he maybe tries once. Like he like backs up. He thinks about it, and he's like, "This is not gonna happen." I don't want to roll for this because I don't know what it would look like if I failed. I'm not. It's not really mixing it up because no one's fighting back.
I mean, I'm thinking in the movies, you would end up there eventually.
Yeah, well, how I want to get, I pull out little Sugo and I shoot the lock, and like the plasma just eats through it.
Oh, poor Terminus.
I think you're inside and dead.
He's on the roof, though.
Yeah, well, I don't know that. I go inside. Do I see anything out of the place?
There's evidence of his like computer area being a little fucked up and not the way he would have it.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm a hacker, and we can gloss over this if you want. But like, I think the way I find him is when I see he's not there, I hack into his phone and I trace him.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing. It's up on the roof.
I run up to the roof.
Terminus is there. He's in his nice outfit, and he's bleeding out.
Oh boy. Okay.
He's unconscious.
Terminus is probably on the Pro Life insurance, or on the on the like Tatsudyne health insurance.
Oh, if he wasn't before, he
like,
defs is
like
now
coveraged.
with your like...
Now my premium can go up. Oh yeah, now he
Yeah,
is.
you got the really good stuff right now. Yeah, I call an ambulance.
All right. I mean, yeah.
And then I wait till the ambulance is like, I'm assuming this is some like cool hover ambulance. It's just gonna like, hover on
Upper City, fanciest ambulance you've ever seen.
Yeah, right. We're in the Upper City. I wait until I see it get close, like on the distance, and then I leave because I don't want to explain why I'm here.
That's probably smart. Are you do you go visit him in the hospital?
I text him.
Oh.
How long can they patch me up in the next 30 minutes?
I mean, I don't know. You're unconscious. They take you to the hospital. Like, they do the surgery and stuff. I mean, it's all gonna take at least an hour.
Okay. This might be a stretch. I'm trying to help a brother out. While I'm tracing his phone, is there any chance I would have seen his text history?
Yeah, probably.
I send Patience a text from his phone saying, "I'm really sorry something came up. Can we try again another day?" And then I don't respond to anything more than that.
But
I
this
just send
does
that
have
text out.
this does have the thing of you've seen all Terminus's text to Patience.
With Patience, yeah, and it's really embarrassing, but I'm gonna try and ignore it. Because I imagine there's like a history up until the past day of him like saying like, "Hey, you up?" like a couple times and just never getting a response.
Yes, there's that. Yeah. Terminus, hey.
Hey,
What,
So they fix-
what do you want to do?
they fix my harm. What time is it?
You wake up, what time is it?
Yeah.
It's 11:45, but it's the next day.
Fuck.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know how long things take. How long does surgery take? And then,
It's like super future surgery.
yeah, I was gonna
They
say,
just, like,
and then divide it in half because it's future surgery. Oh, Lauren's not here.
they
I
just, like,
gotta
shove some
imagine it's a
nanobots
few
in there.
hours at the very least.
Yeah.
Like it's either the middle of the night or it's like morning.
It's at least midnight.
I'm gonna fucking like get up and leave once they've patched me up.
Yeah,
and I
they
imagine
like
there's like nurses who are like, "Wait, you can't go." I'm
Yeah.
like, "Get the fuck off me."
Yeah, you wake up and they had already done all the stuff. Like, you came off the meds from the surgery, and nobody's in your room, and you just, like, leave. And there's nurses at the door. Like, someone was about to come in, and you just, like, open the door in front of them and just stormed away.
Go back to my apartment, I guess.
Your lock is kind of
It's
melted.
just like
There's a hole.
long sigh. Just like go in and like barricade the door with something to keep it closed.
Yep, nobody's
I'm
there.
sure Tazadine will send someone to fix it.
Yeah,
Probably.
call the fucking maintenance guy for the building tomorrow.
You probably have checked your phone at some point
Yes.
and saw that
Probably check my phone. Right
someone
away.
sent patients a text that you didn't, and there's only one person that you know of that would have done that. Well, I guess there's two.
Well, anyway.
Couple people now.
You get home and you kind of like, fuck this day, what the fuck? And your phone vibrates. You get a message. It's a video message, and it's just a clip of it's the Benkei vault, and it's a vision of it's a long white corridor, and you see yourself coming around the corner and stopping, and that part loops. It just keeps going. You disappear, and then you come back around the corner and stop.
Is there a number attached to to like where it came from?
No, it's like
Call blocked or whatever.
yeah, unlisted. But it's there. It replays over and over.
He just watches it like 50 fucking times. And then like looks up out at the city.
And then Jaewon sends him a picture with a cat on his shoulder.
And then it zooms out, and there's probably some spooky music that I don't have that I probably should have prepped. And that has been Terminus's day.
Terminus'
Day
day off.
out.
Yep. Oh. It's all going so well.
You should have thrown her off the roof.
Oh. Got a kiss out of it.
Wasn't worth it.
It was alright.
Was
Could have
it
gotten a
worth
kiss
it?
out of it if you had gone to the club.
Well,
You
I
don't
was
know that.
planning on doing both, and I don't know that.
You got greedy.
Honestly, Iris has been a lot friendlier with me than Patience.
I mean,
Really?
how many times has Patience stabbed you?
She's been both more friendly and much less friendly, to be fair.
She's very middle of the road like that.
Yeah, these things are complicated. Ugh.
That's all I
Mask
got.
up to?
What's Mask
Hey,
up
what's
to?
Mask up to?
Yeah, exactly. Quick cut
What's
to
Mask doing?
Mask's day off, and he's just in his apartment. It's kind of not that bright. It's also in the Undercity. You can see, like, through the window to the outside, it's like street level, not much going on. And then inside, he's just sitting there with some nice, like, classical music, painting.
Oh.
Yeah,
What's he painting?
he's painting one of the.
Like white canvas.
No. It seems to be in the works of. No, it's definitely not fucking Jade. It's essentially it's the Undercity. Like it's almost like what you'd expect if you saw like someone trying to do just a stereotypical like cyberpunk kind of image. It's a neon city, really, really like close together. Cramped. It seems to be like the Undercity. And amongst all these really, really bright, like flashy, vibrant, garish, I guess, colors, there's like in the street, there's just one lone person standing there, and it's like not even like a detailed person. It's just like a shadow of a person, like tiny comparison to like all the buildings.
Fuck.
Oh, mask.
Is he in a dapper suit with no face?
No, it's not. It's just, it's just a dark
It's
figure.
everywhere.
I like how fucking emotionally fucked up all of our crew is.
Yeah, I hope.
Except for Pyrat, who seems pretty healthy.
Well,
I mean,
yeah, it's weird that he seems to actually be the most well-adjusted of us all. When I made him, and I'm like, this guy's a fuck up.
Well, I mean, Terminus was, he was pretty chill.
He was. Until recently.